Bloomerinos, look what we're making. Let's get started. I'm going to start off with a base ribbon, and in this case it's going to be the solid because I want it to be the grounding color. And I know I want some lovely tails that really have some length, so I'm going to go 20 inches, so going down the whole length of the bow maker. Then I come to the center and I twist right hand forward, left hand back. And I'm ready to make my loops. We're going to go with 6-inch loops today. So my first one here, and then I'm going to go 6 inches on my right and twist. And we're going to do that twice for our background bow, or our background, the background layer of the bow. Y'all, it's just, you know, like when we're in design school working together, that foundation when you're learning to create is really what makes just beautiful projects. It's just that strong foundation. So that's what I like to teach in design school also. So I'm going to cut these at opposite angles today where they point into the middle. You can do it the other way, whichever way you want, whatever makes you happy. Now I'm going to bring in it's kind of like a plaid with a little pop of black. I love this because I've got a little yellow and purple, and it's going to go with the color scheme that I'm using this bow and the wreath I'm using this with so perfectly. So if you need the link to that project, just let us know here and we'll share it with you. Now I'm going to cut this at the opposite angle where it's pointing in, and I'm going to make this one a little shorter. And now I'm going to come in with 3 loops. So we're going to go 3 loops. We are keeping everybody out at 6 today because we want to have that really fun loopy effect. That's what we're talking about on this bow, where it's really great to incorporate with your florals. Something we've been teaching in design school is how to work on your bow placement and your construction in order to create a completely different look, sometimes with the exact same materials. And that's one of the challenges, and I love to teach that because over my 26 years of creating and having a business and selling thousands and thousands of wreaths, it really lets me kind of play and experiment with lots of different trends and see what I enjoy the most. And you know what? In the long run, what my customers enjoy the most, because when I'm selling my finished product, I've got to take that in mind, you know, into account too. Now I've got my solid purple with 2 loops. Now I've got my pretty print with 3, and guess what? We're not done. Bring that solid from the back in, and we're going to pop off the center and finish it off here. This one's cut already at an angle, so I'm good to go. I'll have that tail be a little shorter. And it's so simple. We're going to add 1 loop, and I want to be able to draw the eye in just a little to the center. So I'm going to go 5. So everybody stayed out at 6 inches except for this very last loop at 5. And I just scrunch that down. Now I'm going to cut that and take that off. So we've got this beautiful bow. It's constructing right together. You're seeing the finished look right on the bow maker. Now, if you don't have the bow maker, let us know in the comments. We'll tell you where to grab that. And I'm going to show you now how to take it off the bow maker, okay? So I use cable ties because they can get a lot tighter than wire. I'm going to run one right beside the dowels here. If you have thinner wire, you can go right through that center of them. And we're going to get it loaded and start kind of cinching it up. All right, rotate it to the back between my fingers, just like this. Now, before you get it any tighter, you need to go ahead and start fluffing this bow out. So the way I do that is I literally start to separate each layer. See how I layer that together? And we start to just separate that into their little sections. And remember, the only one that's a little shorter is this one, this purple one. Everybody else is the same length. So it gives you this beautiful petal effect, almost like just like the petals in a bloom or a blossom of any type. See how pretty? And then keep that shorter one in there to just go right in the middle of the printed ones. All right, so it's fluffed up and you get that the way you want it, including the tails coming down. That's important. Otherwise, your tails might be out of place. Now I'm going to come in and add my cable tie to the back. Y'all, if you're loving this, you would love design school because not only do I teach you bow construction, but we do wreaths, trees, garlands, centerpieces, arrangements, everything, because I love all the florals and I love to teach you how to do this exact same process step by step. Look how beautiful this is. And in this particular bow, we don't have to worry about the center because you're not even going to see it in the design we're doing. So I'm going to leave it just naked in the middle, and it is ready to go. Isn't it gorgeous? Well, I can't wait to put this in our finished project. So if you need that video, just let me know here. But Blue Merinos, y'all go have fun with flowers and make sure you're tying your bows nice and loopy for a change. You're going to love it.